Victor, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing well, Mike. How are you?
All right, another big moment, Victor. This is becoming, part of your giant history here. Another big moment. Take me through it. All right. What are you guys thinking? When you're on the sideline, they score. What's going through your head?
We knew we were in a position where we had to, we had enough time, so we knew we could make it happen, but we knew we had to get it done, man. We were struggling a little bit throughout the game. We had struggled getting some first downs and things like that, and, having a couple turnovers, but we knew we had to just put some first downs together and at least at the very minimum get a field goal range.
All right, you're in the slot there. Are you running to go the whole time, or is this adjustment route?
It's an adjustment route. It's an option route, and depending on the coverage, I could do a couple different things, but I saw that safety was low, and the defender in front of me just gave me a free release, and I just ran straight 77 yards for a touch.
Now, they run it, when you were in the slot that day, were they bracketing you most of the day?
For the most part, they kept the safety in my area,
right.
and kept three safeties over the top, and was playing me inside with the linebacker, which are some things that were different compared to other teams. But for the most part, they were definitely doing their best to keep me bracketed. Now
you got a free release. Now, how far into that route did you decide I'm going to run a go?
It was around the 12 to 13-yard mark where I saw that safety. As I was running, the safety wasn't getting any depth. He was just kind of staying flat-footed. And, once I read it that way, and I just ran straight. When
the ball's in the air, you think you're going to score?
Most definitely. I think, once I saw I was behind the safety and the ball was thrown perfectly and in stride, I knew I just had to catch it and just veer to the right a little bit. And I knew I was going in for 6.
There's a lot of guys who are fast in this league that get caught from behind. You do not get caught from behind. When you're even, you're pretty much leaving. You're gone. You do accelerate quickly.
Yeah, I pride myself on that, man. It's funny because in my younger years, I was always known to be the quick guy, but never the long speed, fast guy. So I think that's kind of what drives me to, when I get the ball and I got that separation, I'm trying to run as fast as I possibly can to keep that separation and try to create more of it.
You've become as big a big play player as there is in the NFL. You have made this last year against the Jets. This is a 77-yarder to win it. You have made the long touchdown, your trademark. You have a lot of long touchdowns in a very short amount of time.
Yeah, it's crazy because, it mainly comes from the slot, too, which is probably unheard of for a slot receiver to be, a deep threat like that and things of that nature. But it's just a lesson, and it's just a testament to this offense, man, where, when you're in that slot position, all those reads and all those options that you have to really make for some big plays. And I'm glad I'm seeing it, and me and Eli are on the same page, and, we're making it happen. But we understand we just got to keep doing it each and every week, keep putting them together.
When you see the ball, Victor, when you first see the ball on that route, now you've decided to run your go. He knows you're running your go. You make your move, and the ball's in the air. Can you tell right away where that ball is? Can you tell this one is right where it's supposed to be, and I'm going to get it in stride? Can you tell that right away, or do you need time to see that ball reach its height?
I can see it right away. I think once I turned around, I saw the ball, and I was running full speed, and the ball had the right trajectory, and I saw it coming right into my chest. I was like, it's a perfect ball, and I knew I just had to catch it in stride and just keep running straight because it was a good one.
Do you think anything, or is it just happening too fast? Or is there anything going through your mind when that ball hits your hands? Are you thinking about, let me make sure I get this secured here, or are you just gone? You're just thinking about the end zone?
I'm gone. I'm just thinking, don't get caught. Don't get caught and take it in for 6. And looking up at the crowd, everybody was amped up, and it was salsa time after that.
Hey, it can't get much more exciting for a wide receiver, huh? To get on the field, you're down, full house. Everyone's saying, all right, they're thinking about you, and there you are catching it at 77 yards for a touchdown. Can't get much better than that.
Yeah, it's the best feeling in the world, man, especially being home against the division, against the Redskins, who we've had some trouble with the past 2 years. And I was just happy to be the one to make the big play, man, to win the thing because, it's definitely a testament to all the receivers. We put so much hard work into this and in the film room and to to be the guy to do it is just great.
All right, we've talked about this since training camp. All right, what were you going to do for an encore? Well, you know what? You've proved that you're better than you were last year. You are having another great season. You have become one of the big stars now at wide receiver in this league. How does that feel?
It feels great, man. It's truly humbling just to be, amongst the conversations with the best in the league, and it's just a testament to all my hard work, man, and my teammates who kept me focused, and my family. And I just want to, never take it for granted. I just want to continue to keep playing, continue to play with my heart and soul every time I'm out on that field, and everything else to take care of the way.
All right, you're starting to see stories and reports. Giants have to pay Victor. Giants got to get him paid. Pay him. Now, listen. You wouldn't be human if you didn't start to think about contracts and money and everything else. That's what everyone thinks of. You're supposed to think of that. With that the case, is that something you're thinking about right now, or are you willing to put that off till the season's over, or you want your guys to talk to the Giants now? How are you feeling about that?
I'm just in a position right now where I'm just, focused on football. I actually, I have people, my agents and things like that to worry about that stuff, but as a human being, you obviously want to, hope you get it done before the season's over, obviously.
So you would like to get it done sooner than later?
Hopefully. That's my team and my agents and my team on my side. We would like to get it done before the season. We don't want to drag it along and become something that, blocks the team in the off season, and it's something that's in the media every day. We don't want it to get like that. So we want to just knock it out, halfway through the season or during the season at the very least, and put it behind.
So if the Giants are ready to talk to your guys, you're ready to listen now, right?
Most definitely. Yeah.
Good. And you want to stay with the Giants? I mean, you're not thinking about anything about the future, about free. Next year you'd be a restricted guy anyway. I think next year anyway, you still would be anyway. But there'd be teams out there willing to pay the price for you. I mean, you'd get contract offers. There's no question about it. Even with the steep price, you'd get contract offers. So that would be something that the Giants would have to think about. But hopefully that's not the case. You have found a home here with Eli Manning.
I hope so, man. I love this team. I love this organization. I want to, God willing, one day retire at Giants or anywhere. I want to stay here and fulfill my journey with the New York Giants.